Hi guys, we're just here to make a little update video on what we've been doing for our wedding.
We thought that it would be helpful to just make a video about what we've done so far, with the wedding being about 4.5 months away now, so just everything leading up. But the way we're gonna talk about it is like going through what month that we did each wedding prep thing, which it's not saying like this is how you should do it. Like there's things that we did earlier than we needed to, and maybe some things we did later than we should have, but just kind of some tips of staying on track in wedding planning. And altogether we'll have been engaged for about 13 months, so we definitely had lots of time to do everything. So
Not at this point, by the time of the wedding, 13 months.
yeah, I said the wedding's 4.5 months away.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had 13 months, so this is how we spaced out our planning and the things that we've done.
Well, we got engaged in April, if you didn't know that, so go check out the video, which will be in the description. Some of the first things we did, which we kind of discussed before we even got engaged, but like the where and kind of the when. We decided on a lot of like aesthetic stuff like colors. We decided on who. We got like a invite list started going, as well as kind of the wedding party. We started brainstorming. We talked about how large we wanted it to be, which also was a part of like our venue, which we chose. And we put a deposit on a venue back in April, at the end of the month. We talked about our honeymoon, where we were gonna go, which we decided on pretty quickly. I think we were both in agreement on that. You'll see that in a video someday. We talked about like kind of budgeting it out, and we started looking at numbers, that kind of thing. And yeah, that's kind of all we did in April.
We decided like on a date really early on. Like I know a lot of people don't always like pick their wedding date right away, but like as students, we didn't want to wait super long. I think having like your wedding date be one of the things you figure out first is helpful, because when you're getting any kind of quote for like a cake or a photographer, any of that, things they're going to ask for your wedding date. So that's definitely one of the first things you should figure out. We didn't do a lot in May. School was finishing up and we had some trips, and I think both of us were sick at one point in May. Anyways.
Probably.
So we didn't do a lot in May, but at the very beginning of June, we got our engagement pictures in Seattle because my best friend took them.
Again, link in the description of that video. There's also going to be a little icon.
That's a good video. But so we got those done like pretty early on and in Seattle because I wanted my friend to do them. And what else? Oh, all throughout the summer, I started in June, but once I got those pictures, I was making the save the dates because I designed our save the dates, and so kind of toying around with it. I made them on Canva. Pretty much worked on that slowly the whole summer.
Then in July, we did our cake testing.
Tasting. It's called cake tasting.
Tasting, testing, same thing really. We also chose our videographer, and we chose our DJ, and those are the next things that naturally happen. It's not like those were what needed to happen or anything.
Yeah, they were friends.
Anytime, and so.
Yeah, they were friends who were doing it, and so like we already knew early on that we wanted them to do it. In September, we did a lot. So we asked our officiant to officiate the wedding, and then we ordered the save the dates. That was exciting, and so also we got the save the dates in the mail. There was one day there was a ton of wedding stuff from this last wedding summer season on sale at Hobby Lobby, so we bought a ton of decorations, and that was in September. But it was just because it was on sale. So our wedding is a summer wedding, so we have these summer kind of fall colors, and so those were all on sale in September because it was after the wedding season. So that's a good tip. If you have this long engagement, you can use that to your advantage in getting stuff on sale after wedding season is over.
True.
Oh, I got my dress. I didn't know it was going to be my dress at the time, but the one that I ordered in September was the one that I decided on. And so I got my dress and tried it on with my bridesmaids, and that was really fun. I think we bought some of them in the summer too, but we finished purchasing all of our flights to and from our honeymoon, and to get to get the best deal, we were tracking it on Google, because you can look up when you want your flight to be, and even say it's flights around this day or this time, and you can track the prices, and it will give you an email notifications oh, the price just dropped. And so whenever it got to a price we were like, okay, it's probably not going to get much lower than this. We were like, okay, buy it now. And so we got pretty good deals on all our tickets.
It was good deals, yeah. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and so we didn't buy them all like in one day. We kind of bought them along the way, but we had them all purchased by September, so plenty early on.
In October, we went through and we addressed all the save the dates, and we then took them to the mailroom at our university and sent them out. That was kind of all we did in October. School was getting super busy. We didn't do a whole lot that whole month.
I addressed them all by hand, which we're not going to do that for our invites. I don't know why I did that, but it took a really long time. In November, we decided we were going to do a dessert bar for our wedding. So we decided on what like kinds of desserts, because we knew a big variety of them we were going to have. And not our cake yet. We haven't really decided on what flavor we're getting for our cake quite yet. But
just cake flavor.
But that's just for us.
So kind of what we did during November. December, we did a lot more. Since it was winter break in December, we had a lot more time. We had a few weeks. We had 3-week winter break ending right now, actually. And we had a lot that we had to do.
Literally today.
No, tomorrow. So we got a lot done. We worked on a registry, got it all created, the website, a lot done on our website. We thought of a bunch of moves for our first dance, kind of worked on the choreography and practiced that a bit. We finished asking like all of our wedding parties, so bridesmaids, groomsmen.
Look out for that video.
We also paid a deposit for photographer.
So we decided on that and then paid it.
Yeah, and then we kind of talked about rehearsal dinner and the day of and kind of plans for all that.
Things are
We
coming
did a lot.
together.
There's a lot coming together.
Can I just say making a registry is so fun because it's like online shopping, but like you don't have to spend any of the money.
It's like a Christmas list.
It's like it's so fun. I have had a lot of fun with it. So
Yeah,
we get
it's
to
gonna
start from
be-
scratch.
Straight from scratch. Whole new everything.
I'm like, what color do I want my towels to be? What color do we want our bedding
I'm
to be?
burning all my clothes and getting a completely new wardrobe.
Yeah, our registry is actually just Carson's new wardrobe. Okay, no high five for that. So January, which is now, we're only 8 days into January at this point, but I pretty much finished designing our invites because I've designed those as well. So like,
She's
updating-
killing it with the design game.
It's honestly really fun.
I can't keep up.
And so, like, I added all the information on there about the wedding because there's a little more information on an invite than a save the date. Oh, and finishing up our guest list. So it kind of changes a little bit as time goes on, but we've had kind of like a tentative guest list since we've been engaged. And so just been going through and updating that, and we're pretty sure we know, like, these are the people, at least this is the number that we're working with. So, yeah.
Some of you.
Some
and
of
not
you.
Some.
Awkward.
Alright.
But yeah, I think there's only little things along the way to get done, really. Actually, today I messaged the gal about our cake and was like, when can we pay the deposit so that we can get that?
Yum.
But pretty much
fun.
almost there, which is nice. I think once you have the whole concept
4.5 months.
of your wedding, like, you can really go off of that a lot. And so we like talked about it so much in the beginning that ever since then it's just been like little things that we have to do but have already thought about and decided on. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully some of this was helpful to you in some way, or just interesting if you're not engaged, you're getting married and just watching it for fun.
Probably most of you, but
That's very
Never
true.
know.
Hopefully this is entertaining to you.
and if this is 10 years down the road and you're watching this because you're now engaged,
Who?
you made it. There was hope for you after all.
I'm so confused.
There is hope for you after all. And you made it, guy or girl. We'll do a follow-up video 10 years from now.
We'll make one the morning of the wedding because we'll have time to do that and say this is everything we've done since we made that video. No, just kidding. There'll be plenty other footage.
We will definitely
That
do
day.
a wedding follow-up video, like how the wedding went, things we were surprised by.
Debriefing the wedding.
Never do that again.
I think we should do our wedding video like an episode of The Office and have people say that would be funny.
We'll tell Jack to like randomly
Like
video
clips.
people around, put microphones on
Same.
people's like cups and stuff so that they can pick up
It
random
would be
audio.
so funny. Imagine. I would love that. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching.
That's it.
Bye.
We're married.
No.
Oh. What was the video?